And this is where changing your perspective is super important.
The number you have dialed has been changed. The new number. Please note that new
Is that your real estate marketing?
No, it's also this.
That's not real estate marketing. This is real estate marketing.
Broker friends, that cannot be your only marketing. The just listed and just sold posts on social media, especially in today's real estate market conditions. Low inventory, high interest rate, high prices, inflation, one global crisis after another. Eggs costing $7. There's ways you can still be proactive and still stand out.
What are you talking about?
Look, if you haven't yet, then it's time. You have to shift your perspective on social media marketing. It's not going away, especially when done properly with video. For years now, the algorithms on all social platforms noticeably had shifted towards video. More than 85% of all traffic on the internet is video based. When you scroll, what piques your interest? What gets your attention? I will bet video most of the time. This, of course, is not surprising considering the rise of platforms. All have come to prioritize video content. And interestingly, in conversation with broker friends, I found a similar response. I make video. I make it for all of my listings, they would say. Videos for virtual tours of the house. Just a quick side tip. When posting video to social platforms, make sure it's the actual video file. Don't post a link to the listing that will redirect people to other platforms. Those algorithms love engaging video content. Natively post it, and you have to embrace it. Hold tightly on. Feel the warmth. Video marketing is no longer an option. It's become a necessity. I've been noticing there's only a handful of brokers and salespeople that really make an effort in creating content that consistently keeps us engaged and makes us stop scrolling. Only a handful. I'll have them on for questions and answer episodes down the line. Their social proof, how they grew their social media and even propelled their career, how much time it really takes, and is there really an ROI? So definitely look out for those episodes in the future. I just don't want you to spend, or should I say waste, as much time as I did. In the past, I was still treating social media as a fun place to catch up on what you were doing. That was my extent, and not building brand awareness. Don't get stuck in cycles of good markets, bad markets, the ups and downs. Talking from my own experience, 8 years ago, I had a brand video created, not being consistent, not following through, and not making it part of my business plan. Take it from me and don't make the same mistakes. Your social media quality and social media track record is an extension of your brand, of who you are. And your brand is the extension of your quality of work. Another fact, everything and everyone today is Google away. How do you, or how does your brand show up on the web? That's your resume. That's your business. A lot of decisions today are made ahead of time. Potential clients decide on hiring you prior to even meeting you. You are your own brand. They know and that they respect and that they trust. Consumer behavior has been changing for quite some time. Social media is part of the new economy. At the end of the day, your personal brand is not what you say it is. It's what other people say about you. Your personal brand is also a promise to your clients and customers. I promise quality, competency, and consistency, and definitely reliability. That's what you want your brand to be perceived as. In real estate these days, it's no longer who you know. You are either developing your network or expanding and solidifying your online community with social media. In that space where you can, for the first time in history, reach millions. It's not who you know, not anymore. It's who knows you, and you could do that with organic and just consistent, engaging content. Just remember, marketing should not only be about the property you are selling. Granted, just listed, that's needed in the mix. In those cases, yes, it works. What that type of content does not do is establish a community. It should also be about your audience, your target audience. What value are you bringing to them? What picture are you painting for them? What story are you telling? So when you're putting out content, make sure that you're strengthening your brand, attract clients, and position yourself as someone who is trusted. Let's take, for example, if you want to be listing something in the neighborhood and you want to be noticed, and you want to be the expert, You want to focus on content like great restaurants. Focus on something historical, something trending, something that has teeth. Make them want to visit and imagine living there. You may never run out of interesting content. Just keep it light and definitely keep it positive. As you can see, consistent content with time builds relationships. Relationships are built on a certain level of trust, and trust drives revenue. And yes, revenue drives you to do better. Emotions and feelings. The decisions are all made in that space. Putting out consistent content, especially if it's entertaining and engaging, value packed. It connects you on that human level. People more easily connect and, most importantly, remember you and your content, especially if your content is wrapped up in an interesting story. Check out this video on what type of content and stories that you could tell. I have many broker friends in the real estate community. Still see so many being secret agents. Nobody knows what they do.
I'm getting the listing.
You may get a few likes, and then when it's sold, you post again. There are so many stories that you could have told to market yourself, to brand yourself, and so many posts that you could have made. And not doing that, likely you have not lined up anything from that just listed or just sold post. Just imagine this. If you were told that if you had content posted daily, consistently for a month, or 2 or 3, and it would take possibly 4 to 6 hours in total, and you would get a listing as a result, which here in New York City could be quite a substantial commission. Would you post? Of course you would. This hits a note and you find this information helpful. I'd appreciate it if you subscribed and press like. Thank you. Now, where was I? While just listed and just sold marketing could generate some initial buzz and interest, it often falls short in reaching a wider audience and creating a lasting impact. Potential buyers and sellers are bombarded with countless property listings every day, making it super challenging for individual listings to even stand out. Relying solely on those methods can lead to huge missed opportunities for you to showcase your expertise and build meaningful connections with clients by attaching content to stories. Having social proof is one of the best ways to stand out with potential clients. Just imagine having a network of followers that actually trust you. At the end of the day, you have to invest in your brand. Your personal brand really is everything. As you put content out, imagine this as an example. You're essentially having clients come to you. You're going to realize that your ideal clients are the ones that are watching your content. They're the ones that follow you, and that's your community. That's your network. They're going to come to trust you, to like you for who you are and for what you do, for your expertise that you bring, as well as for your personality. Hopefully, they're going to get to know the real you. As long as you are genuine, authentic, and being real and transparent, they're going to feel like they know you. Remember, your brand is what your clients and your customers think of you. Furthermore, once you start posting, taking that action, you will develop a routine, create the momentum to create more video, and they will become habitual, and your content will improve over time. Following the 80-20 rule when it comes to social media and when it comes to branding, you have to be in the 80% of the imagery. You can't just post images and videos of homes. There is no way that people can get to know you and connect with you that way. People most likely will purchase a brand item in a store because they are familiar with it. The same idea goes for brokers. Let's compare it to a brick and mortar store. To open a store, you would have to invest in lawyers, build out inventory, rent, employees, websites, and spend time and money on advertising to drive traffic to your business. First organic, then perhaps with paid advertising. Draw people in. You have to invest in yourself, in your marketing. Give people a reason to come to your shop. Give them more value and a better experience. Provide better service. And remember, there are so many choices out there and there is so much competition. Give them more reasons to choose you. So yes, don't be afraid to show a bit of personality and at times humor with your videos. That could help create a memorable impression and set you apart, especially when every time you turn on the news, it's just sadness. Just imagine having to go after one customer at a time. There is no way that's even sustainable. In order to be successful, you would have to scale your efforts and have the clients and customers come to you, to your shop, because they know and trust you. At the end of the day, isn't that the end game? The intent? Isn't that what social media marketing has the potential to do. It will take time, not one video, not 1 month, but steady and consistent progress, engaging and valuable stories, connections, and building brand and trust. Your personal brand should be the foundation of your real estate business. Especially in this market, the ones that stand out the most will be the ones that thrive. To create engaging content does not take as much time as you think. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you for watching.